Evening, folks. It's that time already. This is what we're playing for. Let me get a piece of paper, see if it helps hold it behind it. This is the little TNT worm. All right, guys, how many of you was surprised of the quality of fish I caught on that little bait? I caught some nice fish. Wasn't no monsters, but it was some nice fish. There was nothing wrong with them. That little bait will surprise you. And I said this last Wednesday. I had a surprise coming for this week's Board to Catch. So bam, there you go. It's a good little bait. It is small. It's 1.5 inches long, but the body of it's not very big. All right, see what I'm saying? But that little tail just waves because it's segmented. You can't move it in the water without it waving at you. You know, tail moving. So it works just great. So there you go. Got it ready to go for you. Everybody's been mailed out to that has won lately. So that's great too, isn't it? Now guys, hot. It was 100 here today. And I looked at the weather just about a half an hour ago, and they give it around the different parts of the county, right? Has stations to give it. And about 30 minutes from here, they said it was 102. We was 100 and even when I looked. I power washed the house today. I knew it was going to get hot, and I wanted to be done by lunchtime. And I did. I had the house done by 12 o'clock. And then he had one of those metal garages, you know, the metal open carports. I said garage, then carports, metal ones. Would you wash the roof of it? It was under a tree, so you knew what the roof looked like. So I shot it with the soap cannon, and I mean, I leveled it up good, and I got up there and took off on it. Man, I had to walk, you know, where the supports are, of course, right? And them things must be, what, 5 foot apart or something like that on those things? Yeah, I had to stop. I got so hot, and it had some shade because of a tree. I got so hot, I went and got in my truck and started my truck. And let the air conditioner run, and just sit in it for about 10 minutes to cool off. That's how hot I got. And I thought, I've got to cool off. I've got to cool off. And he was there. I went in and sat in his office. It's a business. I went in and sat in his office for 10 minutes one other time. Well, he left to go to lunch. And I was washing the house beside of him because it's a rental house. Wow. Yes. And I've come home. Of course, when you power wash, you get wet and you get nasty. Took all my clothes off in the laundry room, downstairs, went up and jumped in the shower. I've done, and that was 2:30. I've done nothing since 2:30 but drink tea. Whew. Gosh, it takes so much out of you when you get that hot, doesn't it? You know, it just. And look, I'm not a young chicken anymore. When you get older, it takes more. It takes more out of you. Woo! All right. That little bait works good. I've been doing good on the small baits and the cricket. They've been eating up the crickets. You've seen today's video. If you haven't watched, go watch that. That's 2 of the new colors. Let me show you. I got another video coming that I made. Let me touch back the camera. All right. There you go. This one is green on one side. There you go. Now you can tell. This is curly bill. Green on one side, and the belly is orange. It's slice orange. Yeah. The slice color, guys, and the BA stinger. In fact, I need to make some. I think I'm down like 2 bags. They've been selling great. I just ain't had time to really make any because I'm making crickets. I made all these crickets. Now, the one you see today was the Hanging Judge, and what was the other one called? Road Agent, right? The black. And this is the other. Let me get one out. This is Dude. Let me get one out. This is the bag I carry with me. I carry these little 4-inch bags with me. Y'all get some of those when you win. When you win, you usually get a bag like this. They're 4x4s. Yeah. One of my friends came by here. I had boxes of bags out there. One end, the shipment just come. He said, "Man, I'm stopping calling you the bag man. You got so many bags here." I said, "Yeah, I buy 1,000 at a time. It's the cheapest way I can buy them." All right. This is called Dude. This is the purple and blue that turns from purple to blue. The camera's not doing it any justice, guys. And the belly is banana pepper. See, it's yellow. Now you kind of see the purple there in the back now. So the back is purple-blue. It'll change from purple to blue. So as it sinks in the water, it's going to turn purple. Now, I think that by these baits changing color, and I said that in the video, I think, coming up, I think it turns the fish on. Because, you know, it gives them a different look than they're used to seeing. All right? And I had somebody ask me that Saturday at the boat ramp. he's using some of my baits, and he's using the. I sell some bass baits at the local bait shop. Bait shop's about 1.5 miles from me, and I got worms that are in these colors. They change from purple to blue, and from blue, the one blue changes from brown to blue, right? And he had a bag of them. He said, "Man, things work good." I said, "Yeah, it's something the fish are not used to seeing." And as it sinks in the water, it's changing color. It looks natural to them. I think the changing colors are working great. So there you go. 4 new colors coming into cricket, 8 colors into prey baits. Because you know about the prey baits? I've been fishing with them. I've caught catching fish with them. I haven't made a video with them yet. The prey bait is I'm fishing docks. The prey bait doesn't skip the best. And I'm throwing it on 1/16. And when I find some crappie that are in open water or at the front of a dock, I'll throw it and catch one. After I made this video of the hanging judge, I don't think I put it in the video day. Y'all have to remind me. Guys, I usually make 2 videos a day when I go, so I can have one on Friday. And after I make so many videos and add them, sometimes y'all comment on something. I have to go back and watch the video and find out what I said. You see what I'm saying? I make so many videos I can't keep up with it. So when you make a couple videos a week, after a while they kind of run together in your mind. But I think it was on the one with the hanging judge. Before I left that dock, I threw the prey bait under there and caught one of the first casts on prey bait. Yep. I went bam. But I didn't. The fish were at the front of the dock. It was only like 5 feet back on a brace. So yeah, I need to catch them. And here shortly they're gonna start running the channel again, and they'll get on. We got a few brush piles and a few trees here, not many. So I know where 5 are. When they start moving to those, or if I can get back to Kerr Lake, I'm going to make a video with that prey bait. All right? Y'all ready? I think I covered everything I wanted to share with y'all. I made a little note here. All right? Yep. All right. And hey, one more thing. Some of y'all left numbers today on the Wednesday's video. Nowhere in that video did I say, y'all tell me if I'm wrong, did I say leave a number? This is a pour to catch. Make sure you subscribe. Come back Thursday and check it. Did I say that in the video today? If I did, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. But I think 4 people left a number. So may I need to go back and watch it. Like I said, I was so tired when I come in, I've done nothing but sit in my recliner chair and drink tea. After I took a shower, that's all I've done. So anyway, don't leave numbers on Wednesdays, guys. Sunday, I even made that comment. I went, what? Numbers on Wednesday? I said, you're not going to win a prize today. Thanks. That's why I asked you, because I don't know what else to say. Sundays only. And we do this draw every Wednesday night, right? Appreciate that. Let's go see who's got closest to 150. It's hard to film this, guys. I got an older camera I'm using, seems to do the best. All right, 25. So, Rodney, we know we keep on going. Yeah, Rodney, the small baits have been working for me, and the cricket's been hot. I'm going to tell you, and the video coming up on the next cricket, on Curly Bill and Dude, I went to this dock, and the guy was up there blowing leaves. And I haven't fished a dock for a while. And if somebody's around sometimes, guys, I just leave. I don't push it. Well, here he come walking down the steps to the dock, and I was kind of moving off, so I just stopped. He walks out, and he was, actually, I say an older guy, he was my age. We got to talking. He's the same age I am. And he said, oh, you can fish my dock. He said, there's some cedar trees under it. I said, I know. He says, one here in this corner. He said, you got live scope. So I showed him these cedar trees. He went, oh, cool, cool. And he's a fisherman. He fished for smallmouth in the river. He does some saltwater fishing. And he catches crappie off that dock. That's why he put the cedar tree down. And he wanted to bring some kids there in a couple of weeks to fish. He said, is it any crappie under my dock? I said, I've never been here when there wasn't any crappie. There's always crappie here. So I showed him the crappie on the screen and everything. He said, can you catch one of them? I bet you can't catch one of them. Well, I had this Dude color on, okay? I threw it under there and caught one the first cast. And it was a nice crappie, about 12 inches. That's a nice crappie. Hold him up. I want a picture of him on my phone. He's taking pictures of him. We talked for 10 minutes. I did not put that in the video. I had the camera on. And after we talked, I'd like to say 10 or 15 minutes. That's how I know what age he is. He said he was still working. I said, yeah, me too. And we talked about a couple other things. And he said, I'm going to bring some kids up here fishing later on. I said, well, there's crappie here. He said, well, we use minnows most time when I bring them here. And I said, yeah, that's the best thing, especially for a kid. He said, you think it's another one on that? So I make another cast. I threw it in again, caught another one. I made 3 casts and caught 3 fish. He said, that bait works. Let me see that. I fished it over there and showed him the bait. He said, oh, they work. I said, I don't have any extras with me. I'd give them to you. I don't carry a lot of baits with me, guys, sometimes. And so I told him how he could get the baits. And I left. And I came on home. It was about 10 o'clock that morning. I came on in. And I was on my second video then. So I came on in. And I got thinking about it. I didn't ask him permission to use him. I didn't ask him, do you mind being in the video? So I didn't edit the video. I didn't put him in it. That was interesting though. So I just thought I'd share that with you. You never know what's going to happen. He was very nice guy. He's over. David Adams is over. He was, okay, we're going to do 113, Scott. We're going to take a chance there. He was a very nice guy. Fish there anytime you want to. Appreciate you showing me the live scope. Oh, knocked out already. Number's 150, 141, Cody. So, yeah. Because some people come down, yeah, you hook my dock and leave hooks on it. I don't like you fishing around. I've had that before. I have to say on my lake, so far on this lake, I've never had that problem. Because some people have got mouthy, and the game warden was, you just tell them to the game warden, he will visit them. Virginia will visit them. I had that happen to me about 3 years ago. I was on Kerr Lake, the area that I fish a lot, 140. To make sure I'm talking and don't mess a number. I was fishing this dock. It was a lot of docks, rental docks, where you rent a slip, and it was floating docks. Well, they got cement anchors, big pieces of cement that hold them right with the cable going to them. The crappie were on that cement. I wasn't fishing in the dock slip. I was fishing out in front of it. The last one on the end, I was fishing about 30 feet out in front of it. But I had my boat sitting, 20 feet to the right of the docks. And I said, it was spotlight, meaning another young man. And we was catching crappie off the cement. This guy comes out there and starts casting at my boat. He threw his bait up in my boat. Had treble hooks on it. It was a spoon. And the first time he hit it and got it back. Second time I hit it, caught in the carpet. This is when I had carpet on. So I'd done that flooring last August, a year ago. Well, the young man with me had a pair of scissors laying there. He cut his line. And the guy he's running his mouth. And the wife was worse. I own all this is mine. You can't fish this whole area. And she's pointing all around. This is all mine. You have no right fishing here. We pay for it. I said, man, I'm not fishing close to you, but you don't own the water. Make a long story short, this boy's dad is a deputy, county deputy, sergeant. So he gets on the phone and calls him. Game warden comes down there. He said, he calls me. You want to press charges? He said, he's from another state. That is illegal. And I can put him in jail for it. He said, I gave him a good talking to that he don't own the water, and it's better not ever happen again. He said, he could pitch up in your slip around your boat if he wants to. It's not illegal. You don't own the water. He can fish anywhere he wants to. You're renting that slip. You own nothing. And he said, if you want to, I'll put him in jail. All you got to do is press charges. And I said, no, it sounds like he learned enough by you talking to him. There you go. So I have had it happen to me before. People do, when they put a dock on the water, there's a permit on the end of it. They got to have a permit to have that dock. There's one guy here one time got mouthy with the game warden or something here on our lake, and they made him tear his dock down. They took his permit away from him. He had to dismantle his dock. Yep. After that, he sold his house because he was waterfront, no dock. You don't own the water. Landowners do not own the water. Some of them will get mouthy about it and stuff, but guys, best thing you do is that's what I done. I just pull it off. And people said, oh, I got up on the dock with him. I said, then you've been just as bad as he is. I pulled it off, called game warden. Game warden took care of it. All right, guys, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for playing along. I will go back and check it. Looks like Lakota won. I will go back and check it because sometimes when I'm telling y'all stories, I don't do a very good job of it. All right? And I could have got the wrong one, but I think we're right. 141, the number is 150. So I'm going to go back right now and check it again. Orders have been good. A lot of y'all guys have got back into order. Got slow there for a while, for about 3 weeks. I was only doing like 2 to 3 orders a week. This week's been good. Picked back up. Fall's coming. So if you need something, you better jump on while it's in stock. These crickets will be on, and the prey baits. I talked to my son. I've took the pictures, guys. I've got to send the pictures to him. Right now, he's waiting for me. I've got to send the pictures to him, and he'll work on it. That he said. Like I told you, and I think I said this in a video today, he's taking a couple classes, plus he's working a full-time job. Yep. So he's got a lot going on. He said he would catch a moment and do it, right, and get them on. So right now he's waiting on me. I'm going to get the pictures to him this week, and we'll go from where we're shooting for the 1st of September. So we still got a few days, right? All right. Now, I almost got all the stock done. I got one more color I've got to make some more in. And I finished one color last night. It takes me a while to glue the eyes on. Go through that takes me a little while. Okay, then I dip them, and trying to make sure those eyes stay on. I want them to stay on there for you. So I'm gluing them, dipping clear coat over them. That should help lock them on. For me, they're working fine. But I have bought baits from other companies with eyes on them, plastic baits, and I have lost eyes even on crankbaits. I've lost them on the first fish. I'm trying not for that to happen, guys. They're going to be sold with eyes and without, so y'all can make a choice what you want. Yep, going both ways. And like I said, it'll be 8 colors to start with, and we'll go from there. Appreciate y'all, guys. Thank y'all so much for playing along. Okay, good luck to everybody. Watch that heat. If y'all getting that heat too, whew, like I said, it was rough on me today. So I'm taking off the next 2 days. I'm going to look at a job tomorrow and do a couple things like that. And I'm going to fish either tomorrow or Friday. Watching that weather. I'm going to pick the coolest day. This hot streaks, I think, is supposed to break Saturday or Sunday. And we'll get back to some cooler weather. We had beautiful weather last week. Man, last week it was 75, 78. It was in the 50s a couple nights. I want that back again. See y'all.